There are compliments you can say to a woman that she'll hear, smile, and forget within seconds. And then there are compliments so rare, so emotionally piercing, so dangerously effective, they leave her awake at night thinking about you. These compliments aren't about her looks. They aren't cheap praise. They're forbidden because they expose what women secretly crave, yet rarely receive. Modern men talk too much and say nothing. But the Stoic man, he speaks with intention. And when he offers a compliment, it cuts straight to the feminine soul. Let me show you 3 compliments that trigger deep emotional and even physical attraction, but only when they come from a man who doesn't need to give them. Why women crave the right compliment. In today's digital jungle of likes, DMs, and filtered selfies, women receive more attention than ever before, yet feel less emotionally seen than ever. Why? Because men confuse attention with affection and validation with connection. The truth is, a woman doesn't want to be admired like a painting. She wants to be understood like a poem. Modern men fail because they hand out compliments like candy, desperate for approval, hoping for affection in return. But women aren't stupid. They sense intention. They know when you're praising her to get something, and they especially know when you're saying nothing of real substance. This is where the Stoic man has the advantage. He doesn't flatter, he observes. He doesn't praise, he witnesses. And when he speaks, his words linger because they come from emotional strength, not insecurity. So let's reveal the 3 forbidden compliments that, when delivered with masculine calm and presence, break through her defenses and awaken desire. Compliment number 1. You make me want to be more present. This is not a compliment on her looks or even her personality. It's deeper. You're telling her, your presence affects my soul, not just my eyes. Why does this work? Because women are emotionally wired to inspire the masculine into presence. It's ancient, subconscious. Feminine energy wants to be felt fully by a grounded man. Most men are distracted, checking phones, jumping topics, chasing lust. But when you look at her, pause and say slowly, you make me want to be more present. You awaken her deepest feminine instinct. She doesn't just feel flattered. She feels seen, powerful, safe. And here's the magic. This compliment says more about you than her. It shows you are self-aware, that you value inner alignment, that you're not shaken by emotion, but moved by presence. It's not about being poetic. It's about being real. When you say this, look her in the eyes. Say nothing else. Let the silence after your words work for you. She'll remember that moment forever, because for once a man felt her presence, not just her beauty. Compliment number 2. I love how effortlessly feminine you are. This one is forbidden because modern culture has taught men to fear complimenting a woman's femininity. But here's the truth. A truly feminine woman craves being recognized for her soft, graceful, radiant essence. Most women today feel pressure to be hyper-independent, tough, and emotionally guarded. They hide their softness, not because they don't have it, but because men don't create safe space for it. So when a grounded man says, I love how effortlessly feminine you are, he gives her permission to be what she already longs to be. Not needy, not performative, not one of the boys, but a woman in her natural emotional flow, seen without expectation. She will light up, not because you told her she's hot or pretty, but because you acknowledge something only a few men ever notice. And that's the power of Stoic awareness. You're not just observing curves. You're witnessing energy. Say it only when you mean it. Don't force it. You'll be shocked how this simple phrase brings down her emotional walls. Compliment number 3. Your mind is just as seductive as your body. Many beautiful women have a silent wound. They are constantly reduced to their looks. They're complimented endlessly for their figure, their lips, their hair. Yet few ever take the time to appreciate their intellect, creativity, or emotional intelligence. This compliment, it tells her, yes, I see your beauty, but I also see more, and that's what I'm drawn to. It's powerful because it creates a duality in your attention. You're not denying her physical beauty. You're elevating it by showing that her mind has the same pull. This gives her permission to relax, open up, and express her ideas without performing. But here's the secret. This compliment must be earned. Don't use it on every woman. Say it only when you've had a glimpse of her mind, when you've had a deep conversation or seen her passion or noticed her perspective. Then deliver it with eye contact and silence. Your mind is just as seductive as your body. That will echo in her thoughts for days. Because finally, a man didn't want just her body. He wanted her soul. Final Stoic advice. A compliment from a weak man is validation seeking. But a compliment from a Stoic man is sacred. It doesn't flatter, it resonates. It doesn't beg, it reveals. Women don't fall for words. They fall for the energy behind them. Speak rarely. Speak truthfully. And when you offer words of beauty, do so from a place of emotional strength and presence. Don't just say what every man says. Say what only a Stoic can say, because he has the courage to see her fully. And that's why she'll remember you forever. If this awakens something in you, if you're tired of surface-level advice and ready to master the deeper game of attraction, subscribe to Stoic Desire, the channel where emotional intelligence, masculinity, and philosophy meet. Leave a comment below. Which of these forbidden compliments are you going to try genuinely and powerfully? Or tell us, what's the most meaningful compliment you've ever given a woman? Like the video. Share it with a brother who needs to level up. And remember, the strongest man doesn't speak often, but when he does, she listens. Stay stoic, stay desired.